today I want to test ways to glitch Brookhaven. I'm going to test several bugs, and I'm also going to test a way to add floors to Brookhaven. And for that, I called my friend, who is right here in front of me. But guys, I don't really understand what he's doing because he's suddenly training here. He said in the chat, I'm the strongest man alive. Look, I disagree. Actually, he's really weak. I said in the chat that you're not strong, because that's the truth. He's really weak. He said in the chat, one day I'll be the strongest man alive. Okay, then, good luck, because that's going to be really hard. But guys, here on the right, I need to get a huge car, specifically the monster truck. I picked exactly that one, because for those of you who don't know, this car has a really cool glitch you can do. Even my friend is coming here behind me. But guys, up here, I'm going to have to set the maximum speed, turbo 3, and the suspension all the way up. He asked in the chat, what glitch is this? This is a really cool glitch that I'm going to do. Guys, I'm going to test several others too. I'm going to test a way to add floors to the houses in Brookhaven, but this is the first one I want to test. I need to get to this exact spot, right here. Now, I'm going to set the drift setting to 0, exactly like this. Now, I'm going to have to quickly go back here, and you can see I'm going really fast. At the last second, I'm going to turn, and you can see I flew out in a really crazy way. I simply made it to the other side of the city by doing this glitch, and he said in the chat, wow, do it again. So I'm going to try to do it again. And guys, I'm right here. Now I'm going to have to speed up in the back at maximum speed to just fly out, and you can see that the glitch worked again, but this time I just landed in the pool. He said, oh no, we're going to fly. Look, I don't think so. Actually, I almost flew out. But guys, I'm going to bring the car back to normal. I want to test something else very important here. I said in the chat, get a plane. Because, guys, this is going to be very important to test the next myth in Brookhaven. Perfect, he got this house. And guys, I'm following him here to do a test. He said in the chat, what are you going to do? Look, here's the thing. I want to get here and do a glitch, where we're going to take this plane and fly out here in the game, and then I'm going to do a really crazy glitch. But guys, I'm going down here. He's going to have to click this button here to get and spawn the plane. Now, guys, he's going to have to drive it as high as he can. I said in the chat, go to the sky. Look, it's really simple to do this. He just has to accelerate all the way up. Okay, he's going for it. And guys, for those who don't know, the glitch I'm doing is a glitch where I'm going to get here and be able to spawn cars in the water, because it's forbidden to put cars in the water, but I know how to do it. I said in the chat, stop. Guys, he stopped right here. And for those of you who don't know, now all I have to do is get here and spawn the car. Look, I'm going to leave here, and you can see that I'm flying in the air. Here on the right, I need to get a specific car. Do you see this tow truck on the right? I need to take that one, and now it's going to spawn here, but it's going to fall into the water and stay. You can see that the car is right here. And for those who don't know, if I get any other car here, it's going to fall here too. But the difference is that it's going to pass straight through. This tow truck, on the other hand, stayed. He said in the chat, wait, why don't you get a house? Look, let's test that. And guys, it's going to take me here to get a house to see if anything changes. So, I'm going to jump right here. I got exactly this house because it's a giant house with lots of space. And now he's coming up here to test if this is really going to work. Okay guys, he stopped right here. And now I'm going to get a car, any car from the right. So I'm going to take exactly this one. He's going to go down here like this, and will it stay in the house? You can see that this time it stayed. Actually, it fell into the water. I don't understand why. He said in the chat, what was that? Really? It's very weird. Guys, I got this other car to see if this time it'll work. It fell exactly there and stayed. I said in the chat, finally. Now I'm going to get another car on the right, this one. And you can see it fell down here, and this time it worked. Actually, it didn't work. He said in the chat, last try. Okay? Okay, that's fine. Guys, this is going to be the last car I'm going to get, so I'm going to fall right here and get the car. You can see that the car is falling here. I believe it worked, and it really worked. It just fell here the right way. But guys, it looks like the player is also falling here. Oh my god! And amazingly, it worked. He just got here, and he made it here successfully. But guys, the coolest part of all of this is that now I can drive my cars here, which is something that was supposed to be forbidden to do, especially because I'm in the middle of the sea. And for those who don't know, in the middle of the sea, I can't spawn any cars. If I try to spawn any car, it simply doesn't spawn. I don't understand why the tow truck is still here in the middle of the sea. But guys, there's just one problem. If I get up here in the front, I'm basically going to fall. See? The car gets completely glitched. It's like the game is totally broken. He said in the chat, how do I add floors to my Brookhaven house? Look, I know a way to do that. There's just one problem. You're stuck there in the sand, and my car fell into the void, meaning my car is broken. But guys, I'm going to get this other car because I want to test something. Can I get to this spot, exactly this one, using this car? Guys, I'm going to test it. And to do that, I'm going to have to get here in the front and fall exactly here. But there are two possibilities. Either this will work or it will work. So, guys, I'm going to try it. And it looks like it didn't work. Or maybe it did work. Actually, now I'm stuck here. So this test I tried didn't work at all. The car is now stuck down here, and I'll never be able to get it back. Look at how it is. He said in the chat, this is so sad. True, it really is. But guys, I came back right here to Brookhaven City because I wanted to test another very important secret. Here on the right, for those of you who don't know, we have this red and blue card, and when you hold it in your hand, it looks like a normal card, right? But actually, no, because there's a huge secret you can do with this card. I'm going to grab my favorite car here on the right, which is this one. And for those of you who don't know, if I go to any store, like this market, I can grab this card in my hand and use it right here, and it starts to show this money symbol, which is a completely secret thing, and I'm sure you've never seen it before. He said in the chat, wow, does this happen in other stores too? Yes, this happens in other stores too. And guys, coming here to the gas station, I can use the card, and I can use the card right here, and it works. It spits out money. He said in the chat, wait, let me try this too. Guys, he's going to try it. He grabbed a TNT and is using it at the gas station, but unfortunately, it doesn't work. There's also a store inside here, exactly this one, and using the card here, it really works. My friend came here to see if the TNT works here in this spot. He activated the TNT, and it really worked. You can see that the vault was opened, and it's also on fire. He said in the chat, wow, I didn't know about this. I didn't either. But guys, I'm going to another store, exactly this one, to see if this also works here. I'm getting here, and if I grab the card and use it exactly here, it really works. Now it's my friend's turn to do his test, but it looks like this store doesn't work, so let's go to the next one. Guys, I grabbed my car. I'm just waiting for him to get here too, but he's going after the car. Well, he's kind of crazy, but let's test this store to see if it works. Guys, using the card right here, it works. Now he got here to do the test, and it didn't work very well, but I'm sure that this card I have works in all the stores that have this device. But I'm going to the bank, because for those of you who don't know, getting exactly here, I can take this card I have in my hand and use it right here. And for those of you who don't know, I'll get some money. Yes, the bank really works. But my friend got here. He's trying to get the money using the TNT, but it didn't work. But guys, for those of you who don't know, there are 3 ways to add floors to houses, and I'm going to test them now. First, I'm going to have to choose a house. Here on the right, I'm going to pick a specific house, which is exactly this house. Because for those of you who don't know, in this house, I can add a floor right here. First, I'm going to have to climb up like this. I'm going to have to grab these props on the right, and then I'm going to go down here and grab exactly this item, which, for those of you who don't know, I can place props here and basically build a house. Perfect! I'm making my house here. My friend said in the chat, this really looks good. Really, this house is looking very nice here. I'm almost done. Perfect! I finished the walls, which turned out exactly like this. And for those of you who don't know, you can also make a roof here. I'm going to grab this item on the right, and now I'm going to have to climb up here and start placing the item here. I made part of the roof, and it turned out exactly like this. Furthermore, I'll finish it later, but first I need to do the bottom part. Here on the right, I'm going to grab this item, which for those of you who don't know, is basically a door. I'm going to place one here too, and now I need to make the rooms. Here, I'm going to place the bed along with this piece of furniture. Here's going to be the dining room, where I'll put the table and also the chairs. And perfect, my house is exactly like this. It really looks very nice, but there's a lot missing here, like the roof. He said in the chat, how are we going to finish the roof? So, I had an idea. I said in the chat, grab a house here, exactly here. Perfect, he grabbed this house, and now we're going to have to go up here, exactly to the last floor, which is this one. He said in the chat, I'm going to sleep, and it looks like he's coming here to sleep. But guys, this house is not the one I'm going to finish. It's actually going to be these people I invited to join the server. The people started working on the roof, and it's starting to look really nice. We're almost done with the roof here. I'm also helping them. And guys, this is almost perfect. The roof looks really cool. Thanks to everyone who helped me. Guys, this really looks like a new house, and the people are starting to work on the floor too. I'm placing this rug here to make the floor. Here on the right, I'm going to grab a light and place it around the house to add lighting. This is just looking so cool, and also a little bit glitched. Another way to add floors in Brookhaven. I'm going to need the apartments, and I'm also going to need 2 accounts, because for those of you who don't know, in one of these accounts, I'm going to have to get an apartment. Here on the right, I have to grab exactly this apartment, and with this other account, I'm going to get another apartment, which is the same. And for those of you who don't know, the reason I got the same apartment is that I can give permission to this profile, and this profile can also give permission to my profile. And now I can enter this house, lock it, and act as if I own both of these apartments. It's like I have 2 floors here in the house, and there's even a way to get more floors. I'm going to have to grab this house on the right, and in this other account, I'm also going to grab the same house. And now it seems like I have 3 floors, because for those of you who don't know, this is the first floor, this is the second, but if I come here in the back, exactly this part, we have the 3rd floor, which is a giant skate park. But there's another way to add floors in Brookhaven, which I'm going to test now. But first, I'm here in Brookhaven, and for those of you who don't know, it's full of lights here. There's just so many lights in this game. I asked everyone here to put up as many lights as they could, and you can see there are a lot of red lights, and the game is starting to glitch. Guys, the people are really lagging. You can see they can't move because it's really laggy here. So, if you want to freeze your server and literally crash your server, just place a bunch of lights here, and you'll be able to crash the game for everyone. You can see it's exactly like this. It's just really bizarre. Another way to add floors, like this one, is using Roblox Studio. For those of you who don't know, in this app, I can select my character and make him as big as I want. And now I'm just gigantic, the size of a house. And I can even increase the size of the houses here, and it's very simple. You just need to grab and select the floor of the house, duplicate it, and place it on top, like this. And if you do this multiple times, you'll get a house like this size. There's just one problem. If you come inside and try to go up, you won't be able to, because inside it's completely glitched. So guys, I'm going to try to fix this. First, I'll select the floor 2, to this ladder, and now I just need to place this on top multiple times, and perfect. Now all the floors have floors here, but the ladder is completely glitched because I didn't fix that. So yeah, it's very buggy, but it works pretty well. Now I called a bunch of people to test this house. I'm taking all of them exactly here. I have this admin command, and I'm going to type in this command and teleport everyone here. Now people are coming into this house. There's already one person inside, checking out what this house is like, and they even managed to get to the top floor. I didn't think they would make it, but they did. And guys, there are a lot of people coming inside to see what this house is like, and even the vault is completely glitched, and there are a lot of people inside. And if you want to add me on Roblox, just click on the member button, and I'll add you here on Roblox.